This dresser is one of the heaviest dressers I have ever worked on. We bought it for $60 from the thrift store with plans to paint it and sell it. I did what I always do before painting furniture. I removed the hardware and cleaned the surface really well to remove oils, dirt, and grime. Then I scuffed up the surface of the dresser with 220 grit sandpaper to help the paint stick better. The top of this one is laminate, so I had to scuff sand it and then prime before painting. This primer is called Aqualock Primer. It has excellent adhesion and it comes in black, which is really awesome because I am painting this dresser black. I used some of my favorite paint on this one, General Finishes Milk Paint in the color Lamp Black. My favorite thing about it is that it self-levels so well. One of the best out there, to be honest. You can brush it, roll it, or spray it, and the self-leveling technology makes it dry without many brush marks or texture. The downside though is that this color was a lot thinner than I'm used to it being, so I did have to paint 3 coats of paint. Usually this paint is super thick and the coverage is great, so I'm not sure if they changed their formula or what. The top looked great, but you could see a lot of brush marks on the top that were left over from the primer. There were also specks of dried paint that had been rolled on with my roller, so I sanded the top to remove all of that texture. And then I painted it again to get full coverage. After all of that paint was dry, I top coated it. I mixed some of the paint into my favorite water-based polyurethane just to help the poly go on less streaky looking over the deep black paint. And then I wiped it on with a foam sponge wrapped in some pantyhose. Somehow the pantyhose makes the top coat look better. It's really weird, but it works. Then I debated whether to put gold knobs on or keep the old hardware. I ended up going with the old hardware minus the back plates. And here is what it looks like now. What do you think? Would you have gone with gold knobs instead of the originals? Oh, in the end, I listed it on Facebook Marketplace for $300 and it sold for full price 6 days later. Anyway, I will see you soon with another makeover.